is why I use the analogy. Like some people, it's like if you knew Michael Jordan and you were really good friends with Michael Jordan, like genuinely good friends with him, and then you hung out with people who were like huge fans of Michael Jordan but have never met the dude, they may give you stats that you're like, yeah, I guess I never considered that he's 6'7", right? Or that he was a shooting guard, or, oh yeah, he's got 6 titles. Like, that isn't stuff that would necessarily be important to you, and they want to tell you all these things, but then the way they talk, you're like, oh, you don't actually know MJ. You just know of him, right? That's kind of a lot of religion. There's a lot of people who don't really remember who God is. They're using religion to point the way, and they get stuck in it in a very dogmatic way, which there was great, the Bible specifically, there was a great debate in, we'll say, the heavens for the moment, about whether to release a canon of Scripture, because a lot of beings knew it would likely be weaponized and used as a way to control people, just because of where human consciousness was.
So,
fascinating.
You've looked at Christianity. Have you read any other texts?
The Hadith, the Quran, the Gita, the Book of Mormon. But the 3 main religions, which is Judeo-Christian, Muslim, right? Those are your 3. That accounts for 2/3 of the world's religions, which is crazy. And they all have the same they all have the same backstory.
Which is what?
The Abrahamic law through Moses, Abraham, that storyline. They just depart. Abraham and Christianity and Judaism, Abraham had a son, Isaac, through his wife, and in Islamic religions, various forms, he had a child with Hagar, Ishmael. And so that's where they kind of split in their history. I don't... I would, if the point is they are all attempting to explain something that they have forgotten, sure. If you're saying they all do it well or at the same level, no. But where they are useful is that they do meet people at a certain level of consciousness. So for me, I would just invite anyone, look at the pervasive fruit of a particular religion. So take groups of people, take particular areas of the world, and go, hey, this is the main religion in this part of the world. What is the fruit of that? Is it poverty or is it wealth? Is it freedom or is it slavery? Is it violence or is it peace? To varying degrees. Just go Google the 10 most violent countries in the world and then figure out which religion is the predominant religion there. And then go, weird. Why would that be the case? So I don't think they're all created equal. If that's what you mean.
They're not created equal, but there's truths that are in them that may correlate and be similar in nature.
Yeah. And I would say the mystics in all of them tend to agree. It's the doctrines of the dogmatic theologians that tend to create all the disharmony. But the mystics in all of them tend to say the same things, which I think is fascinating.
So they were created in some aspect to divide and create disruption?
No. You have, I don't think so anyway. They were created to reach a particular people group in a very particular time in history that were at a very particular level of consciousness. We're 99.9% the same, and the illusion of separateness is just that, it's an illusion. But we love to camp on that 0.01% in thinking that we are different. And for whatever reason, we're obsessed with those differences, and those differences create division. When we surrender to the human experience and we begin to recognize we are all having a human experience and we are not separate from one another, the world will change. Humans as a species are still incredibly primitive. We're still using violence and control to try to figure out how to deal with this world. We'll know we're at another level when violence isn't even on the table. We don't need to use violence.